What difference does a positive mindset actually make in sales? A positive mindset encompasses much more than being optimistic. It entails a growth mindset and perspective and the ability to see challenges as opportunities. These characteristics are so powerful when it comes to sales. Let's look at 3 specific aspects of sales that have been shown through research and clinical experience to be positively impacted by a positive mindset. First, there's a really clear impact on self-confidence and performance. I recently heard sales described a transference of enthusiasm. I remember some of the last things that I bought. My wife and I were shopping for a new mattress. We went into the showroom for the mattress that we were about to buy, and the sales representative came out and enthusiastically greeted us. He was smiling, he had positive energy, and we bought the mattress. Now, would we have bought the mattress anyway? I don't know. Probably we were shopping for a mattress, but his enthusiasm increased our confidence that we were making a good choice. I have seen that this is so true in my own experience, but also with the sales teams that I've worked with. In his book, The Happiness Advantage, researcher Sean Achor cites many different examples of how a positive mindset impacts the outcome of sales conversations or sales processes. It creates, as he called it, an advantage over those who don't have it in place. A positive mindset contributes to higher self-confidence in sales professionals, which leads to higher closing rates, more effective negotiation skills, and an ability to detach from the outcome so that the client can attach. I just realized as we were getting into this conversation, I haven't even really told you who I am. I am Dr. Paul Jenkins. I am a positivity psychologist. When I mention a positive mindset, I'm not referring to the trite, fluffy version of that you hear from motivational speakers. Just think positive. No, I'm referring to the science behind positivity that's captured in this model. This is basically the operating instructions for the equipment of your own mind when it comes to mindset and positivity. I'd be happy to give you a full color PDF version of this model. Go to the URL on the screen, drpauljenkins.com/themodel. When we're talking positivity, this is what I'm referring to. I invite you to a higher level of thinking when it comes to a positive mindset. The second aspect that we can discuss has to do with relationship building and client trust. Positivity aids in building and maintaining stronger, more trusting relationships between professionals and clients. This gets down to the basic psychology of how people interact with each other and the dynamics that are formed when there is a pleasant, engaging interaction. Some of the studies that have been done on this show higher levels of trust that are accomplished when the engagements and the interactions with sales professionals are positive and happy. Happy, positive sales interactions can lead to higher levels of brand loyalty for the clients too, and retention of those clients for the future. Now let's get to one final aspect of sales that I think needs to be mentioned, even though everyone in the industry knows that it exists. There is a level of resilience that is necessary to be effective in a sales position in the face of rejection and setbacks. How likely is it that rejection is going to happen in sales. And would you guess that it's anything less than 100% likely it's going to happen? Because there will always be rejections. We need to develop some kind of resiliency. People with a positive mindset reframe the rejections. Here's an example of what I mean by that. What if you knew for sure that you had to hear 10 no's before you can get to your first yes? How quickly do you want to burn through those 10 no's? How soon do you want your next one? Let's say that the yes is worth $100. Well, but you have to have 10 no's to get there. That means each no is worth $10 each. And every time someone says no to you, you can frame that in a way that says you are moving toward your goal. It's not rejection, it's refusal. And then it's a numbers game. That's just a quick example of a reframe that can happen in a sales context. With a positive mindset, failure doesn't exist, because every setback, every rejection becomes an opportunity to learn something and keep moving forward toward the goal. This makes all the difference in morale and energy and the ability to keep moving forward through sometimes really tough sales cycles. Are you convinced? I am. I am convinced. I'm a positivity psychologist. Did you know that you can become a certified positivity practitioner? This will give you unique access to the model that I shared with you earlier and several others that can become powerful tools in your sales toolbox. If this resonates with you, let's talk. Go to the URL on the screen, drpauljenkins.com/let's meet. We'll set up a time when you can get a private consultation with me or a member of my team about how you can become a certified positivity practitioner.